Welcome to the home of English. In the last two lessons of active and passive voice, we had discussed voice and to be forms in different tenses. In this lesson, let us learn some hints on making passive voice. Please watch the previous lessons in the playlist of the home of English. Subscribe and press the bell icon to get all updates and upcoming lessons. Let's start. Active and passive voice. Some hints on making passive voice. See an example. An active voice. They did a good job. It's an active voice. They is the subject. A good job is the object. After conversion, it becomes a good job was done by them. So let us see conversion of pronouns. Here, the subject pronoun is they. It is converted as by them. So they is changed to them. The same way, if we are using we, it will change to us. By us. He will change to by him. She to her, that is by her. You will be the same, you, by you. It also the same, it, by it. I repeat, they changes to them, by them. He to him, that is by him. She changes to her. It will be by her. You by you. It by it. So these are the changes in the case of pronouns. Next is use proper verb form in accordance with subject or object. Use proper verb form in accordance with subject or object. Example, he gave me spectacles. It is active voice form. He gave me spectacles. After conversion, spectacles were given to me by him. Here, spectacles is the object. After conversion, it becomes the subject. So, spectacles were. It is used as plural. If it was a pair of spectacles, then it would have been singular. A pair of spectacles was, but it is only spectacles, so then we need to use the plural verb form. Spectacles were given to me by him. So that is the use of proper verb form. They play billiards. Here billiards is the object. After conversion it becomes the subject. Billiards is played by them. Is played. Billiards is a game form. Even though it ends with an S, it is considered to be a singular noun. So we need to use singular verb form. Billiards is played by them. Next is nouns used in singular forms only. So for the use of proper verb form, now we will see some nouns which are used in singular forms or plural forms. So nouns used in singular forms only are advice, information, luggage, business, bread, scenery, furniture, etc. Advice, information, luggage, business, bread, scenery, furniture, etc. These are always used in singular forms only. Next, some collective nouns used with plural verbs. See, cattle, gentry, poultry, clergy, people, majority, etc. Cattle, gentry, poultry, clergy, people, majority, etc. These are some collective nouns used with plural verbs. Cattle are. We use like that. Next, some nouns are given. Committee, jury, house, ministry, family, mob, crowd, audience, police, team, number, board, staff, public, etc. When we use these noun forms, we use singular verbs when these nouns are used as a body or a group. Means these nouns are used as a singular entity, then we use singular verbs. And if they are divided, means if they are considered as members or individuals, then we need to use plural verbs. See the case of committee. If the committee is divided, the committee were divided on the decision. It's an example. Committee were, because we consider the individuals of that committee. But if we are taking it as a body or group or a single entity, then we say the committee was unanimous on the decision. So that is the difference. Committee, jury, house, ministry, family, mob, crowd, audience, police, team, number, board, staff, public. All these nouns take singular verbs when they are considered as a single entity, and in divided sense we use plural verbs. Keep it in mind. Next, offspring, deer, fish, sheep. All these nouns take same form in singular and plural form. In both cases, as a singular and as a plural, these are used the same. Offspring, deer, fish, sheep. See an example. Sheep are economically useful. Here it is wrong. We need to use only sheep, because as a plural also sheep is used like that only. No s required. Sheep are economically useful. As a singular, a sheep is grazing in the field. So offspring, deer, fish, sheep, these are used in the same form in singular and plural form. Next, trousers, breeches, scissors, spectacles, arms, quarters are generally used in the plural form with plural verb. We had already seen spectacles. Trousers, breeches, scissors, spectacles, arms, quarters. These are generally used in plural forms with plural verb. See the example. My spectacles are very costly. A pair of spectacles has been bought by me. My spectacles are very costly. So here spectacles is used and it is considered to be plural, and we use plural verb are. But if it is a pair of spectacles, then it is singular. We use singular verb. A pair of spectacles has been bought by me. Next, changing interrogative, that is questions. Changing interrogative pronouns. What are they? What, which, who, whom. These are the interrogative pronouns. What, which, who, whom. So during conversion, how we change these interrogative pronouns? See, what is changed to what, which to which itself, who to whom, and whom to who. See, who to whom and whom to who. And what and which are not changing, the same only. See the examples. What are you writing? What are you writing? After conversion, what is being written by you? What is being written by you? No change. What is used? The same form only. What? Next, what makes you angry? What makes you angry? After conversion, it becomes by what are you made angry? By what are you made angry? The V3 form of make is made. Next, example, which girl helped you? It's a question. Which girl helped you? Here it is which. By which girl were you helped? It is passive form. By which girl were you helped? So here also, which is used in the same form, which. Next, who teaches you English? Who teaches you English? We learned we need to use after conversion whom. By whom are you taught English? By whom are you taught English? We can also write who are you taught English by? This is also right. Who are you taught English by? Next example, whom are you teaching? Whom are you teaching? After conversion to passive form, it becomes who is being taught by you. So whom is changed to who and who is changed to whom. Who is being taught by you? So these are the kinds of interrogative pronouns. Next, when the subjects are indefinite or work pronouns or understood nouns, when the subjects are indefinite or work pronouns or understood nouns, then it is not necessary to use them in passive voice as by somebody. No need to write by somebody because the subject is indefinite pronoun or a work pronoun or an understood noun. See the example. Somebody has picked my pocket. Somebody has picked my pocket. After conversion becomes my pocket has been picked. Picked by somebody. It is understood. No need to write by somebody because it is an indefinite or a work pronoun. Somebody has picked my pocket. My pocket has been picked. We may omit by somebody. It is not required. Second example. They will declare the result soon. They will declare the result soon. The result will be declared soon. That is a passive form. The result will be declared soon. By them is not written. It can be omitted. Next, sentences beginning with negative indefinite pronouns are converted into negative. See, example, nobody can change destiny. Here, nobody is a negative indefinite pronoun. So, the sentence is converted into a negative when we change it to passive. Nobody can change destiny. It is active form. After conversion to passive, destiny cannot be changed. So, cannot. It is negative sentence. Destiny cannot be changed. Second example, none saw her in the college. None. It's also a negative indefinite pronoun. So the sentence changes to negative form when we convert to passive form. None saw her in the college. She was not seen in the college. She was not seen in the college. That is a passive form. Next, Verbs with two objects. When there are two objects in the same sentence, passive voice can be with either of the objects. We can make passive voice using either of the objects if there are two objects in the same sentence. See the example. He gave me a book. He gave me a book. I was given a book by him. Here there are two objects, me and a book. We can use me and a book as subjects when we convert to passive voice. The first is we are taking me as the subject. So it becomes I was given a book by him. If you are taking a book, then it becomes a book was given to me by him. A book was given to me by him. Both are right. I was given a book by him. A book was given to me by him. Both are right. Next, if the verbs consider, believe, understand, suspect, report, say, claim, know, expect, allege, find, learn, recur, suppose, appear, seem, etc. are followed by noun clause as object, then passive voice is made as follows. Be careful with these verbs. Consider, believe, understand, suspect, report, say, claim, know, expect, allege, find, learn, recur, suppose, appear, seem, etc. If these verbs are followed by a noun clause as object, then passive voice is made. See the example. People consider him that he is honest. Here, consider is the verb and it is followed by a noun clause and he is honest. Then we need to make passive like this. It is considered that he is honest. People consider him that he is honest. Then it becomes, it is considered that he is honest. This is the passive form. Another example, we hope that he will pass. We hope that he will pass. Hope. Then it becomes, in passive form, it is hoped that he will pass. It is hoped that he will pass. One more. They say that he is innocent. They say that he is innocent. Here the verb say. So, passive will be, it is said that he is innocent. It is said that he is innocent. So, these are the hints for converting an active form to passive form. In this session, we will see some more very important hints and rules in the coming lesson. Revise once or twice the previous lessons as well. Subscribe and press the bell icon to get all updates and all upcoming lessons. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.